Hare Krishna, all Krishna fans. Here we go again in the local member. I'm Henry, and we will again dive into the pastimes of Krishna from the point we were left off in the last video. If you haven't watched it, I can briefly describe that. I narrated how Krishna defeated Pandraka, the king of Karusa, claiming that he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when he was defeated, Krishna also killed king of Kasi, who was friend of Pandraka, and then he returned to Dwarka, his capital. This is fortress in the ocean, and the story didn't end here, because, as you remember, Krishna arranged that the head of king of Kasi was thrown through the city gates. So it was, of course, found by local people, and in the beginning they couldn't even figure out what is this. No, they were seeing strange thing, you know. And then somebody pointed out at the earrings, and my God, this is the head. Whose head is this? Like, and somebody was guessing that this must be Krishna's head, the enemy of our king. He killed Krishna, and then he threw this head for us to witness that the enemy is conquered. But actually, as they studied more the head, they were figuring out this is not Krishna's head. This is actually the head of our king. And then the situation became clear that their king was defeated, and great sorrow prevailed in a whole kingdom. Especially the wives of king of Kasi were lamenting for the loss of their husband. And also, king had a son whose name was Sudakshana, so he became very aggrieved. He performed the funerals for his father, and he wanted to really retaliate the death of his father, and wanted to somehow or other make a revenge, kill Krishna. So what he did, he gathered his priests, brahmanas, and decided to approach Lord Shiva, worship Lord Shiva, to get some solution what to do if he wants to defeat Krishna. So they performed very austere, long sacrifice to please Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is known that he is pleased very easy, so he appeared and was ready to give his blessing. And Sudakshana asked benediction, which will grant him the power by which he can kill Krishna, defeat his enemy. So Lord Shiva, being pleased, he advised Sudakshana that together with his brahmanas they performed this black magic ritualistic ceremony, and then as a result of that ceremony they will get help from fiery creature, demoniac creature named Dakshina Agni, who will then assist son of the king to make revenge together with the ghostly companions of Lord Shiva. And there was only one condition, that this demon should not be engaged in killing any elevated pious brahmana. So, having had this blessing, Sudakshana started the yagya. He chanted these black mantras. Actually, they are still found in some tantric procedure. And in due course of time, then they got result, because out of the fire came this big fiery demon, Dakshinagni. He was very big, fearsome. It's described that his hair, mustache, beard, eyebrows, they had color like a hot copper. And as he rose from the fire, so there came some cinders of fire from his eye sockets, and his teeth were very sharp, and then he elongated his tongue, which was also, very fearsome. And he was naked, he was having trident, which was blazing like fire, and he was ready to do whatever the master commands. So Sudakshina said, as his order to this creature, that you go to Dwarka, you kill Krishna, destroy everything. And Dakshinagni immediately went on his way toward the capital city of Dwarka, accompanied by hundreds of Shiva's ghostly companions, marching, arriving to Dwarka. Immediately the whole population became in panic. And what is Krishna was doing, he was in his assembly hall, he was playing chess. Yes, Krishna is playing chess. Even to this day, actually, in Vrindavan, India, where Krishna appeared, one of the medieval temple, Madan Mohan temple, they have this tradition that on certain days, the deities of Krishna and Balaram, they're taking in front of the altar, and then there's this chessboard placed in between them, so they can place chess, and it's performed in a way that priests are sitting on the behalf of Krishna and on behalf of Balaram, and they're playing chess as their instruments, so to say. So Krishna was informed that was the situation, there's danger, and he immediately smiled, pacified the inhabitants. Don't worry, I will protect you all. So he engaged Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra, when it manifests, it becomes so bright. It's described it's more bright than millions of suns. And Krishna ordered to confront the demon. So this disc, Sudarshan Chakra, then reached this demon, and what it started to do, it started to freeze the demon, because it was fire demon, so that was the opposing element, and checked this demon to progress further. And because the demon failed in his mission, so he turned around and he left Dwarka and went back to Varanasi. And so what happened, this Dakshinagni arrived back to Varanasi, and there is a certain rule in this black magic tantras, that if you make some mantras to kill someone and you fail in killing, so this same power comes back and he has to kill someone, so it kills the one who originated the curse. So when this demon arrived back to Varanasi, it just went straight to priest who assisted Sudakshina in creating this demon, and he burned all these brahmanas along with Sudakshina himself. As if this is not enough, Sudarshan Chakra was following the demon to Varanasi. And Varanasi, as its present day Benares, it was also then very opulent city. There were so many palaces, there were marketplaces, very gorgeous houses. In every crossroad there was a lecturing platform, and so many wonderful, nice things. But then Sudarshan Chakra arrived, and it just burned down all these places. It said it was worse than modern day bombing. So the Varanasi was getting a reaction that the king and his son was opposing Krishna. And then it returned to Dwarka, Sudarshan Chakra returned to Krishna. And in that way, the episode was ending here. And when Sugara Goswami was narrating this to King Parikshit, this incident, so he added to the king that this whole story of Sudarshan Chakras destroying Varanasi is very transcendental and auspicious. And he pointed out that whoever will narrate the story and hear the story, so both will actually get released from all reactions to sinful activities. So we can congratulate all of us, each other. And this being said, we will wait now when we see again with the next pastime. And so far, I wish you very happy diving in Krishna's pastimes. Stay safe, and we'll see you again. Hare Krishna.